Hello class. In this video we're going to write an application named Enter Uppercase Letters that asks the user to type an uppercase letter from the keyboard. If the character entered is an uppercase letter, display OK. If it is not an uppercase letter, display an error message. The program continues until the user types an exclamation point. Alright, let's go ahead and open up Visual Studio. We're going to create a new project. It's going to be a console app. We're going to call it Enter Uppercase. All right, let's go next. Let's get rid of this starter code. We're going to be using system, using static system.console. We're going to have a class called enter uppercase. Open and close curly braces. We're going to have a static void main method. And it's also going to have curly braces. Okay, so what we have to do is ask our user to enter a letter. So we're going to have a character. No. We have a character, and it's going to be their letter. Okay. And in what we're going to do is we're going to ask the user for the letter. So let's go ahead and prompt them. So let's do a write function. And we're going to say enter a letter, or enter an uppercase letter. Enter an uppercase letter. Okay. So once they enter an uppercase letter, we need to assign that to the letter variable that we just made. So letter equals console, sorry, it takes it as a string. So we need to convert that to a character. So convert dot to character, whatever is in the read line. All right. And what we can do is now we can start our while loop. So while letter does not equal an exclamation point. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to change this up just a little bit. I want to make that a constant. So we're going to do a constant character, and we're going to call this quit, and that's going to equal a exclamation point. Because anytime that you can, you should use a variable for things. So while the letter does not equal quit, we're going to run through this line of code. Okay, so we're going to check and see if it's okay, or see if it is lowercase. So we're going to do an if statement. And we're going to say if the letter is greater than or equal to the value of a, uppercase A, and, where's my and? Nope, that's $sign. And the letter is less than or equal to Z, uppercase. If it does that, then we know it's an uppercase letter. So if that's the case, we're going to do a write line, and we're going to post the word OK. So that is our if statement. Then we're going to do a else statement. In our else statement, we're going to do the write line. We're going to let our user know that that's an error. We'll say that is not an uppercase letter. Okay. Now, out of practice habits, I want to come down here and put a curly brace around the body of this if statement. I'm going to do another curly brace around the body of the else statement. Even though I don't need it, I want to put it there just to continue the habit of it. Okay, why do I have a red squiggle there? Oh, for the while. Okay, there we go. Oh, I hit the insert button. That's why. Okay, get all your color braces ready. And this should be it. So I can go ahead and run the program. So if I put A, uh-oh, something happened. Okay, so what went on here? We have our letter, we have our character. We're asking our user to enter uppercase, and as long as the letter does not equal quit, we're going to run this bit of code. If the letter is greater than or equal to A, and it's greater than or equal to Z, then we should write OK. Else, we should write that's an error message. All right, perfect. So what we need to do now is reprompt our user because our user needs to enter in a new letter. So we can go ahead and copy this bit of code right there. And after the if and else statements, go down and redo the code. So we're asking for another letter. Let's go ahead and run it. So now if I do A, error, B, error, capital A, correct, except my spacing needs to work. So let's go and put a space there. Oh, that insert button, colon, there we go. And then, yeah, there we go. All right, so that should work just fine. Let's go ahead and run it one more time. That will satisfy my OCD a little bit. So A is okay, B is okay, P not okay. If I do more, it's probably going to throw me an error. Yes, it does because I entered more than one character. I entered a string, so it didn't like that. All right, so as long as we're acting right and typing in one thing at a time, it works. Exclamation point quits out of the program. Okay, let me know if you have any questions over this exercise, and we will see you in the next video. You have a great day.